C is for Cornhusker, a Nebraska alphabet, written by Regine Lubes Shepherd. Let's travel the state of Nebraska and begin with the letter A. For the planting of trees to help Mother Earth, it's known as Arbor Day. B is for Bison and Buffalo Bill and his traveling Wild West show. With ropers, riders, and wranglers, it's our nation's first rodeo. Cornhusker begins with the letter C. It's the nickname of our state, and for the crops and cattle that make this land so great. D is the dance of sandhill cranes, as they bow and leap and fling. 500,000 come to roost, and they migrate north each spring. E is the early explorers who up the Missouri embarked on an exciting expedition led by Lewis and Clark. F is for Feboldson, the tall tale of our state. He made a beeline for the border, and that's why it is so straight. Great Plains begins with the letter G, where homesteaders toiled the land of 160 acres that were cultivated by hand. H is for horses on the Pony Express and the men who braved the ride. They delivered mail in record time across the countryside. Ice Age begins with the letter I for its prehistorical mammals. As they thundered across the plains, there were mammoths, rhinos, and camels. Now J is the pioneer's journey, and the wagons they traveled west. On the Mormon and Oregon trails, they begin an adventurous quest. There's a delicious drink that begins with K, and Kool-Aid is its name. With so many colors and flavors, it's one of Nebraska's claims. Let's visit the capital city, which begins with the letter L. Named for our 16th president, it's Lincoln, could you tell? M is the museum and monument that spans across the road, welcoming visitors to our state with its history to be told. N is the Niobrara, a popular summer spot for floating down the river when the weather gets too hot. O is the city of Omaha, with its Boys Town home and school. Founded by Father Flanagan, their love is the golden rule. Powwow begins with the letter P. It's a cultural celebration with colorful regalia and tribal dancing of the Native American nations. Q is a quilt of many designs, a history woven in thread, weaving its tale of long ago as it lays upon the bed. R is the red of the Huskers team and the football fans who cheer. Go Big Red in the stadium is an amazing sound to hear. Sod House begins with the letter S, a first home of the pioneers, with walls of dirt and a roof of grass. It's weathered many years. Tornadoes and twisters begin with T as they toss and turn and twirl. Spiraling winds blow out of control when up and away they whirl. Now it's clickety-clack down the railroad track and onto the letter U, for the trains of the Union Pacific with their cars and freight and crew. V is for the canteen volunteers who served during World War II, as 6 million soldiers were greeted and fed when their trains came passing through. Let's visit the letter W for skyscrapers of the prairie. They're known as giant windmills, though their size and shape may vary. X marks the spot of a hiding place sometimes known as John Brown's Cave, on the Underground Railroad, an important site for freedom-seeking slaves. Is the yellow of our meadowlark and our cottonwood trees in fall, the goldenrods and the honeybees, state symbols, one and all. Our journey ends with the letter Z for the Henry Doorly Zoo, where rainforests, deserts, and night creatures are waiting just for you. As I've traveled the state of Nebraska and journeyed from A to Z, I've discovered so many treasures, so much to do and see, but of all the wonderful sights and the history that abounds, the spirit of Nebraskans is the greatest treasure I've found.